We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Kansas City Royals and the Seattle Mariners. Who's going to win this showdown between these two? Find out next. Mike Leake gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Line drive base hit.
Batting second, the center fielder, Danny Nowakowski.
To the plate now, Danny Nowakowski. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
The 1-0. Runner breaks for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. 2 balls and a strike. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to.
And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
So striding forward now, Nick Prado, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First offering on its way.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. To third. There is Seager. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting fourth, the designated.
A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He's such a great talent, the kind of talent that can dominate a game, a perennial all-star, and win some awards. He's one of the best in the game today, and he's always fun to watch.
So now to the plate, Alejandro Sanchez, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Hit on the ground is short. On to Healy at first, and the side is retired. Javier Donnelly will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Striding in, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Mariners, the center fielder, D. Gordon.
And the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side.
LoCastro.
Stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Batting second, the right fielder.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Brian Watley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes.
1-0.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Still 2-2. The pitch. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Domit will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder.
Next for Seattle, Mitch Haniger. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, Dero. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
The 0-1. Seager is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Still 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. And another foul ball. The 1-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. The 2-2 one more time.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 3-2 pitch. This is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third.
Nice approach by the batter right there. When you know your boy is moving, you start seeing stuff happening out of your peripheral vision. Wait for him to lock in, stay within his at-bat, not swing at something outside the zone, and now put it first and third.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
A payoff pitch. On the ground to the right side. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, Shane Clark, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Drilled right back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
Stepping into the box, Vinny Doman. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First offering on its way. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. In there, a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Stepping in now, Omar Narvaez. A pitch out, the throw, and just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out. The 1-0. There's an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
2-0.
A wave and a miss at the 2-0 sinker, 2-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Alexi Guardado would be next. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Batting it.
Standing in, Alexi Guardado comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Has a look, now the pitch.
Back outside.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. Navarez is off at first with 2 away. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Leading off the inning, Ryan Healy as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
The first baseman, Ryan.
Here comes the first pitch.
Healy.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Healy, 28 years old. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Ben.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Digging in the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. A ball and a strike to count to the switch hitting catcher Matt Wieters. 1-1. 1-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Eddie Pinckney is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The center fielder.
Last pitch was a
9.
fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Here's D. Gordon now as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Digging in, Tim LeCastro. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway.
Tim LeCastro.
First offering on its way.
Oh, that's out.
On the ground for Cano at second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Ryan Ramiro. He reached on a single in his first try. And now a pitch on the way.
That's the ball. Ball 1, no strike. Ball, that's down.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
The 2-0.
Count 3-0.
Danny Nowakowski waits on deck. And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away. Stepping into the box, Danny Nowakowski earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. From the stretch, runners on the move for second. In there, now the throw. He's not going to get him as he swipes second. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Runner's on his way to third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Here's the 0-2. And he tries to bunt here, but this is going to be foul, so that's a costly out number 2. That's a foul ball. Not a great at-bat, and he's down on strikes for out number 1. First pitch of the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And this will be fouled away. Ready on 0-2.
The count is 1 and 2.
Men on third with 2 down. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Third home run for him on the year. And the Royals have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Up next for the Royals.
At the plate, Alejandro Sanchez. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 3-0 Royals. So digging in now, Brian Watley, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Full count, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Breaking ball is swung on and bounced to short. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
The batter, the left fielder.
Stepping in, Mitch Haniger, a base hit in his first trip. Now the pitch.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
0-1 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And there's ball 2 now.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Up next for Seattle.
Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Kyle Seager. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. Mariners are down in order. They trail it here. All set for the start of the fourth. So stepping in, Shea Clark. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Now the pitch.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Shea Clark goes down to become the first out here in the fourth. A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
Two balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1 now. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And the count will be full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, on a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Into the box now, Omar Narvaez. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag. But he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Hey, Dero, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Now batting.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
In now, Tim LaCastro, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Ready with the 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to attack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Robbie Cano settling in to start out the inning.
Cano.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Cano brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1. For the current campaign, Cano is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. bounce to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And there's one away.
Now
next in at the plate is
the
Ryan Healy.
Ryan.
Ready to
Healy.
deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Roll, is you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Ben Gamble is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
1-1. Here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out.
Runner at first here, one man out.
Ball
And
three.
he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1
Matt
strike.
Wieters waiting on deck. The 3-1 is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And that'll get over the wall. So forget about sending the runner. It'll
Now
be second
batting,
and third
catcher.
now with only one
Matt
away.
Wieters.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets two bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
The 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Hard hit ball to second, right to him. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The batter. The shortstop.
Stepping up now, Eddie Pinckney will try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And he falls behind 0-2. One and two, the count to the Mariners shortstop. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Brian Ramiro. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Gordon is there, and he has it for the first out.
Up next for the Royals.
Into the box now,
The center
Danny
fielder.
Nowakowski.
Danny.
He hit a sac fly earlier.
Nowakowski.
First offering on its way.
Ball.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
At the ball.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's
2
2-2.
balls, 2 strikes.
3-2, a full count to the Royals center fielder.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Now batting.
Ready to take his hacks again, Nick Prado, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Three to one our score as we play inning number 5. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. The 1-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
On the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now
boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Luis Avilan comes into work out of the bullpen now. And Dan, are you surprised that the starter's day is done?
I am a little, Matt, but this is one of those moves that people will debate forever. I think he could have pitched a little bit longer, but I understand the idea of bringing a lefty in to face this upcoming left-hander as well, so we'll see how this works out.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Avilan is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Now the 2-0 home. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. The 3-1. 3-2 full count. And the payoff pitch. Runner's going. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Runner going a second time. But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with 1 away.
Now batting.
Standing in, Shea Hart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Popped him up. And he will make the catch back there as they're a step closer to getting out of this with 2 away now.
The left fielder, Vinny.
Digging in once again, Vinny Domet, 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Henniger. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mariners manager to discuss his thoughts on Seattle's offense so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And here's the speedster, D. Gordon. And Dan, he and his
Way to
fellow
go.
top-of-the-order
Mariners.
hitters haven't really offered much help
center
for this
fielder.
lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the
Jordan.
ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1.
The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as a left-hander starts to throw. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's another 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And there's one down now.
The right fielder, number
So striding
18,
in, Brian
Brian
Watley.
Watley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Now a flare out to left center. Left fielder coming in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that
Up
pitch
next
on the
is
outer
the
third and drives it the
The
other
left
way, you
fielder.
have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me
Henniger.
of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the
0-1
whole
the count.
field to have success in the big leagues today.
Comes set with the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2. Now a throw over, and he's back standing. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and
Now
misses with
batting,
that pitch
third
unless it's
baseman,
really moving. So
Kyle
that one must have had some real good
Seager.
late life.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope. That's
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. And there he goes towards second. A pitch out. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. Back with more here on a Tuesday night. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Omar Narvaez. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Narvaez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball that's outside.
And this is taken outside for ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2 pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering. Hit out towards second. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Alexi Guardado, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. The 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Tim LeCastro is on deck. Now a swing and a fly ball, and it's a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
He's set. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Taken strike 1 on the inside corner.
1-1.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Brian Ramiro stands in as he looks at ball one here. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Royals leave one.
Your
Adam
attention, please.
Wheatley enters to do
Now
the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 32, Adam Wheatley.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Seager.
Leading up
Get
for
things
the
going here in the
Mariners.
Mariners
The
sixth.
third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball that time. Inside ball.
Now the 2-0 home.
3 balls, no strikes.
On deck, the lefty Robinson Cano. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. A 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the sixth. Digging in
batter,
now,
number 22,
Robinson Cano. 0
second
for 2
baseman,
for him to this point.
Robinson Cano.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in the zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Sixth inning. 4-1 is our score. The 1-0.
Ball in.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. From the stretch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Clark over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So coming to the
first
plate,
baseman,
Ryan Healy.
Ryan
He singled his last time up.
Healy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Wheatley, a former Detroit Tiger, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Up next for Seattle.
Nothing fires me up
That's
more than
designated
watching
hitter.
an offensive player
Ben
stay inside a baseball and drive it the
Gamble.
other way.
So now to the plate, Ben Gamble, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 0-1 count and the pitch. Liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Now batting, catcher, Matt.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Jimmy Haskett was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out.
Jimmy Haskett.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. High in the air and deep to left center field. Going back is the left fielder. Gone! It's a grand slam.
And it's almost unfair. He inherited this mess from the previous pitcher, but he definitely didn't help the situation. They hoped he could save the day and put out the fire, but instead he threw some gasoline on it.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Stepping in now, Eddie Pinckney, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Haskett is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does a great job of that. He's near impossible to get the ball in the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why he's a real effective relief pitcher.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Eddie Pinckney becomes out number 2 this inning.
Gordon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. D. Gordon is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired.
Your
Eric
attention,
Ritchie is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 14.
Leading off the inning, Danny Nowakowski. And they'll need him to get something going here. First offering on its way. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Lays off 2-2 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Hard hit ball to short. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
In now, Nick Prado. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two and 1 to the Royals first baseman. Now the 2-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Henniger is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Alejandro Sanchez. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, Brian Watley.
Leading up for the Mariners, the right fielder, Brian Watley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
The count is 2-1.
To short. He's got it. And that's out number 1.
Up next for Seattle.
Striding in once again, Mitch Haniger. In his career versus this pitcher, he's got a 3-for-5 line. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Popped up. Clark has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Seager.
First delivery to him on the way. Ready with the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
1-2.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Ready for another chance.
Now back,
Robinson
second
Cano.
baseman.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. 2 out with a man at first. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Liner towards second. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next,
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy
the
on the
first
mound right
baseman.
there. You get him down 0-2,
Ryan
no put-away pitch,
Healy.
works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Two balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ben Gamble. Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Adrian, 2.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Pulled toward right center field. Nowakowski is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out a danger. Mike Morin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Leading off the
Digging in now for Kansas City, Shea Clark. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Popped him up. Seager has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Vinny Domit comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 pitch.
Look out, 1-1.
1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Grounded to short. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Now batting.
At the plate, Omar Narvaez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded to third. Oh, look at Seager. The throw to first. What an outstanding play to end the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Matt Wieters comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Hey, this one's pretty close right now. They lead by 1. But if you want to really look at it with a microscope, go back to this guy's previous at-bat. A huge grand slam to knock in 4 runs.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Takes this the other way to right, and he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe tops. A fine play there for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Settling in now, Eddie Pinckney. He's set, and the pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in a big part of the field.
2-2.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. And there's a base hit on the line.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both
The
of them
better
hit on the
fielder,
absolute
number 9.
screws. One's right at one guy,
D.
and then one's a single.
Gordon.
Standing in now, D. Gordon. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Now batting.
So
Right
following
fielder.
the error, it's
Brian
now runners at first and second.
Watley.
And standing in the outfielder, Brian Watley. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And that'll add an insurance run there from second to make this a 6-4 game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter
Now
right there to
the
not
left
only
fielder.
get a ribby knock,
Mitch
but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
Henniger.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-1 game where every pitch is so important.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Now batting. Third baseman.
Hey, Dero, that's a
Kyle.
big RBI right there to stretch this
Seager.
lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Popped him up. Guardado is calling for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter,
Now
number
at the plate,
22.
Robinson Cano
Second baseman.
comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day.
Cano.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Ramiro is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Edwin Diaz comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 39.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Alexi Guardado, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Tim LaCastro is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze it.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ooh, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
The 1-2. And a bunt attempt here with 2 strikes that'll get foul, so he'll become out number 1.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
The 1-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second, there's Cano. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central. Game of the season as the Twins were victorious over Houston 5-4. Washington 8-3. The Baltimore Orioles knocked out 12.